Hi writers. So when you are writing autobiographies, biographies, memoirs, etc., is my digital course Simply Writing still for you, right? So my name is Gina Cole Rivers, and I'm the author of 2 psychological horror novels, Blackwater Tales, The Secret Keepers, and Blackwater Tales, The Unwanted. And I'm also the creator of the digital course Simply Writing, an aspiring author's guide to creating a solid writing process and finally writing their novel. And I've gotten this question like at least 5 times now, so I was like, okay, I'm just do a video about it and kill all those birds with one stone. So if you're writing an autobiography, a biography, or a memoir, can this digital course assist you? Yes, yes, and yes. So here's the thing. There's several elements to writing a book that are going to be the same no matter what kind of book you're writing. So in Simply Writing, we start with the foundations because they are important no matter what type of book you're trying to push out. Like one of the first things is knowing your why, understanding obstacles and how to overcome, the concepts of decision and commitment to your book, etc. And no matter what type of book, no matter what your book is about, you're going to learn those things and you're going to need those things regardless of whether or not you're writing a fiction novel or whether or not you're writing a memoir, about your freshman year in high school. So after that, we start discussing outlining and organization. And again, many of those things are going to apply to your book, even if it's nonfiction. Even though the plot in those types of books has for the most part already been laid out for you by history, there are still mechanics when it comes to plot twist, and story structure that you are going to need to apply to your work in order to keep the reader engaged and to make the work readable and not just another, just a humdrum account of your life, right? So also there are elements like character development, conflict themes, symbolism that you will have to address and make work if you want the reader to keep turning the pages. Just because your book is not fictional, it doesn't mean that you are able to skip over these incredibly important techniques and foundations that make 80,000 words that people actually want to sit down and read, right? So last, we go over the process of creating your rough draft, editing, rewriting, and again, in many ways, these processes are going to be no different than fiction. Now, don't get me wrong, I did create this course specifically with fiction writers in mind because that's what I write. So there are going to be some concepts that may not apply to your book, but most of the concepts will be ones that you can use and that are essential to storytelling. So if you are writing an autobiography, a biography, a memoir, and you need some help getting started, Simply Writing is absolutely a great place for you to start. So you can head on over there, www.simplystyluswriting.com, and get started today. If you need some additional assistance before you even get started, you can also take my free mini class. It's called 3 Ways to Supercharge Your Writing Before You Ever Write the First Word. And if you are viewing this on Instagram, you can just click on the link in my bio and be connected directly to that mini class. If you are not, then get on Instagram and find me at gnicole19. Click the link and you will be taken to that site so that you can start that course. Happy writing, guys.